Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank Marisa for your help, your leadership, and your inspiration on this. It has been hugely successful and helpful to us. I would also like to change the title a little bit because it says why patients need cancer research. That actually extends to all of us. It's not just patients, it's everybody. And I think that that should be changed. And I think that's a message that we should all take away. We all need cancer research because everybody in this room, everybody in this Europe of ours, everybody in the world needs up-to-date, good cancer research. We don't need to say more than that because it is something that I think the European Parliament urgently needs to look at. Without research, there's probably little or no chance of survival tomorrow. So think of your future, think of the need for research. It is so important. I can't emphasize it more. Also, there's something else I think that is rather unique about this occasion. It's been pointed out to me that this is possibly the first time that we have had MEPs, Commission, high-ranking doctors, and patients all focusing on one topic, and that is the working together to try and find a solution to try and get leadership, and the leadership comes from you in the European Parliament. We, as a cancer organization or as a cancer patient organization, and ECPC represents something like 300, it's actually a little bit more than that, 300 cancer patient groups across Europe. And that translates into millions of people. These are people who have had cancer, have had diagnosis, have gone through the process of treatment, have lost loved ones. It's not just the patients, it's their families. So you are talking about many, many people. They are behind us. They have asked us particularly to do something for them. It is a heavy responsibility, but it is something that we are sharing with you, and we want to work with you. We want to work with the Commission, and I think that's all I actually need to say. But much more important, I would like you to hear a personal story of a patient. It's an interesting one because it hit the headlines recently. It created, I think, an awareness that we didn't think, we weren't conscious of, and I'm talking about you, Patricia. You have to hear from Patricia herself. But before I do that, I actually want to highlight just a couple of people who are in the audience here. Gordon McVie, who has a long history of work with cancer in Europe, going back quite a few years, Gordon, I won't say how many. Per-Anders Abrahamsson, I always get your name wrong, Per-Anders, so my apologies for that, who leads one of the biggest European organizations. It's now worldwide too, I understand, where currently you have over 15,000 doctors and researchers and so on, and you'll be talking to us later. Gordon will be talking to us shortly. I also want to identify another colleague and friend, Professor Louis Denis, who is not only a leader in prostate cancer and in the work there in Europe, but he's also a cancer patient. And so he sees the picture from both sides. And it is something that I think that we tend to forget. We think of doctors as the givers, if you like, the care, the people who cure, but they also suffer. So it really brings it back to the point I was making. Cancer is something that affects all of us. Now, I'm saying no more other than thank you for letting us be here to talk to you. Patricia, please tell your story.